Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, sporting a brand new stylish pair of open-toed slingbacks and ready to strut my stuff down in South Africa in XCOM, War of the Chosen. Did you really go buy a sweet pair of stilettos between episodes, Pete? No, sadly I did not. I mean, oddly enough, my feet are the one part of my body that more than once have I been told is attractive by a member of the opposite sex. And I'm sure those open-toed products would really make my calf muscles pop, but I'm not a shoe guy. In fact, I'm quite the opposite of a shoe guy. The whole owning a whole bunch of different pairs of shoes thing is a behavior that legitimately baffles me. I don't get it. They're shoes. They shouldn't be like numerous or expensive. Oh right, we forgot to name DeLuca. Well, we're gonna need a Reaper. Do we have Ava No Tears Perone? Ava No Tears Perone is actually already on the mission. Well then, DeLuca, you're gonna have to ride the pine on this one. Back to the shoe thing though, I don't get it. Like for dudes, okay, here's how it works. Here's the Perfidious Pete meta. Let me give you the breakdown on the whole shoe meta. For men, you get 5 pairs of shoes. That's it. That's where I'm putting the limit for the acceptable number of pairs of shoes for a man to own. You get 5. 5, it just makes sense. You get a pair of dress shoes, you get a pair of running shoes, you get a pair of boots. You get 1 pair of either like beach or boating footwear, like sandals or deck shoes or something. And then you get a 1 floater pair. I'm giving you a 5th bonus pair that can be whatever the hell you want. The floaters could be cowboy boots, they could be flip-flops, they could be Uggs, they could be Crocs. Whatever, I don't give a damn. They could be a sweet pair of stiletto heels if you like, that's fine. But that's it, you get the 5 pair. Ladies, I'm gonna be a little more lenient for you because, you know, you guys tend to color coordinate and be a little more fashion conscious than your average gentleman. So, you guys, you get a little more options. Also, because you have like heels, flats, and pumps. More options available for you specifically just for purchase. So, ladies, you guys get 10 pair. 10 pair of shoes. Double the acceptable limit for a gentleman. But that's it. 10 pair. No more than that. That's where I'm putting the hard cap on it. Any more than 10 pairs of shoes, and you know what? That puts you in conspicuous consumption territory right next to Imelda Marcos, and that is not where you want to be. It's just not. Also, the price limit on any particular pair of shoes, $200. If you're paying more than $200 for a pair of shoes, that's it. It's madness. You're some kind of freewheeling lunatic. You should be locked up in Bedlam right next to... Gonna lock you up in Bedlam right next to Renfield. This is it. I mean, if you buy a pair of shoes that cost more than $200, it's only a matter of time before you like start eating frogs and snakes and shit. There's no saving it. Do we want a sniper on this mission, or would we rather have more shotgun surgeons? It's a tough call, it really is. I think maybe we could wedge Sporty Spice in on this one. She'll be twice as nice with Sporty Spice. Ava No Tears Perone, Jane Sporty Austin, Sylvester Hormone Stallone, we got Taylor Swift. What can we do about a specialist? Because it ain't looking good. Erwin is tired. I mean, we got Atlas King down here. It's been a while since he's been on a mission, but he's only a corporal. I might rather just take a tired Steve Irwin. Until our girl gets back, till Kim K comes back from that covert action 5 days. Then again, it would be an opportunity for us to maybe rank up old Atlas King, who hasn't seen quite as much action as I would like. What are we going to fill out the rest of the mission with, though? Atlas King, what abilities do you even have? Well, you're afraid of the Chosen for one thing, which is actually terrible, because I have a pretty strong suspicion there's going to be a Chosen on this mission. You know what? I am going to take a tired Steve Irwin on this one. I'm sorry, Steve. I hate to do it to you, buddy, but we need you. You got to buck up, and you're going to have to... We could revitalize Steve. Nah, if we're going to revitalize him, let's wait till he's actually wounded and revitalize him then. I'm sorry, Steve. Eh, crikey, Pete's all right. Won't be the first time old Steve's taken a knock or two in pursuit of his chosen profession. It's, that old Stingray thing still haunting me a bit, but I'll get over it. What with, you know, you don't have much of an option. And then we have Abraham Lincoln bringing up... Really, Abe Lincoln? What abilities do you have, Abe? Let's take a look here. Slash Shadow Step. You have Blade Storm. Alright, you'll do, Abraham Lincoln. That's fine. Yeah, Blade Storm, you're alright with me. Would be nice to get Yuri in on a mission again, but Let's hold him back. This is a retaliation mission, and we did water ourselves down with the sharpshooter a little bit. So let's keep the rest of the team strong. Tay-Tay, what are you getting? My girl, Tay-Tay Swift. Do we want to give her the really good shotgun? I think the answer is no. Let's give her the advanced expanded magazine, superior laser sight, and then we're going to back that up, of course, with the katana. Plasma grenade is fine. What about bullets? Let's give you some AP rounds to follow those up, and then maybe a nice incendiary bomb? You know, a battle scanner would not be terrible. Let's give Tay-Tay a battle scanner on this one. Shadow Chamber did mention there are chrysalids abounding on the mission, so a battle scanner is not a terrifically bad idea. Stallone, let's get you locked and loaded here. Battle cannon, no, let's give you the good gun.
Hey, that's right, Pete. You better give me all the best equipment available, because the gun of John Rambo is a thing that I personally should carry into battle. I mean, I am John Rambo, and of course I know this gun actually belongs to Lindsay Lohan and has nothing to do with Rambo. But, I mean, it sounds cool when you utter the line, "Bring me the gun of Rambo." Worked for that dude in that Jared Leto movie.
Wasn't that a Nicolas Cage movie?
I don't know, Pete. I mean, it had Jared Leto in it, and as soon as I saw Jared, I immediately lost all interest in everything else in the film.
Venom rounds for Austin. Mimic Beacon, I think, is probably the follow-up we want to rock with there. Steve, he's already kitted out. Steve, do you have the proper weapon? Do you have the right gun? You do. Okay, Steve was on our last mission as well. He's going back to back, double dipping it, as I like to call, burning both ends of the wick. Is our war suit done yet? I mean, I know we're working on one. Is it finished? Apparently not. That's fine then. We're gonna give old Honest Abe the Arashi. He's got a fusion blade, dragon rounds here. You'd have to say no to that. Let's go with the old Talon rounds instead. You know what? You can hang on to that Mimic Beacon, Abe. That'll probably come in good stead for us, if for nothing else than pitching it out in the middle of the field to summon a chrysalid. Let's go do this Haven Assault. Ava Perone going forward to spot for us. Sporty Spice backing her up with the long-range death. I like it. I really wish we had our previous Reaper back. I miss her. We lost St. Joan, tragically. Then we lost Marie Curie, tragically. Tragically, they took a PCS speed mod with them when they died, and that's actually what I'm missing right now, because for this mission, if we get the one where we have to go rally the reinforcements, I like to get my Reaper there as quick as possible. What about the shoes, though, Pete? I mean, that's it. $250 a pair. $200 a pair, actually. You know what? $250 is too much. Don't pay more than $200 for shoes. They're freaking shoes, for crying out loud. It's an adornment and a protective thing that you put on the part of your body that is furthest from your brain where your consciousness lives. It's like the most proximal part of your body. Shoes are not that important. As long as they protect your feet from the environment, they're getting the job done. That's why we invented shoes. Our feet are kind of vulnerable. Sometimes you run around a lot, they tend to hurt. Let's put a little padding and warmth protection down there so they don't get cold. And that's it. If your shoes are keeping your feet safe and warm, then they're doing their job. You don't need expensive shit for that. More important stuff to spend that shoe money on, like, you know, expensive coffees from Starbucks, things like that. You gotta prioritize, man. Don't be wasting all your cash on shoes. You have video games to buy, for crying out loud.
I will go.
Alright, Perone, let's see if we can get you to the resistance in one single turn. We cannot. Alright then. Let's just get you close.
You cannot run.
So we got some enemy targets up here. What do we got? A Spectre and a couple Mutons. And if we go here, we activate the pod because we are not concealed. So what's, looks like as long as we're to this side of this tree, we're going to be okay. If possible, we should like to get some Overwatch here. Jane Austen can contribute from pretty much anywhere on the map. These guys, there's a significant chance they will patrol towards us as well. Jane Austen is actually the one person here who is not likely to contribute anything in this scenario, so let's have her go ahead and go for the double move. We're not really going to get much Overwatch out of anybody. Steve isn't, unfortunately, not yet high enough rank to have the abilities that would allow him to double move and still take some Overwatch. So let's just get the rest of the team as close as we can. Wig Splitter, let's get you ready to hop over this log. What the... hello, Elite Lancer. Who the hell are you? I don't know where that guy came from, but I mean, I'm glad to see him on the scene because we can use him, if nothing else, to go find chrysalids for us. And I hate to break it to you, Elite Lancer, but like that's definitely what you're getting used for, by the way. This is probably from our double agent ability. We just get a random trooper. Well, no kidding on the double agent bullshit. He is, in fact, a double agent, and we managed to pop chrysalids with our final move, too, which is extra delightful. And also a chosen. Perfect.
So many choices.
So he's watchful. Enters Overwatch ending his turn. Summons Advent Priests. Attacks decrease the will of soldiers within sight, and he has a low profile. He gets increased defense after the first attack of every turn. Yeah, the defense ain't gonna matter, because I'm gonna walk up and put a shotgun in your heart. So there's our chosen. Yep, alright, Stallone is afraid, but hey, he withstood it! Also, he's, you know, got Taylor Swift over there to back him up. So what are you guys doing? Nothing, walking around?
One of the chosen is here. That thing is only
Ah, shit, they're going for the civvies, though!
Commander, Advent isn't backing off.
Well, this one's
They've
not.
got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards.
Yeah, it's a real bullshit move.
It's getting a little ugly around here.
I don't know what's going on with this interaction, but the game is clearly not liking whatever the hell is happening here. Which is what, again, by the way? Any day now, though. Feel free. Working a turkey through XCOM. There we go. And it whiffed. These guys are definitely going to wander into us just to maximally complicate things. Alright. Yeah, come on over, boys. Let's make it a party. We got the Chosen, we got a couple Mutons, we got a Spectre over here, just, you know, bring in all the garbage. It's fine. Let's,
I know where you are.
yeah, shut up. As long as Ava Perón is still concealed, I'm relatively okay with that. So you guys are gonna all shoot at the Chrysalid Cocoon. Honestly, that's a pretty smart choice. Keep doing that. You can't miss it, for one thing. That's extraordinarily useful. We'll keep it from spawning additional chrysalids, and the other thing is, it makes it so that we don't have to fuck around with it. Meanwhile, we'll let our resistance forces back here just keep doing their thing. Alright, we're gonna need to get some work done here. Do you have Salvo Sylvester Stallone? I actually don't think you do. You have Spot? No, this is not. None of these are Salvo. Shredder, Heavy Ordnance, Hollow Targeting, Volatile Mix, and a Fear of the Chosen. We got to get up here and get rid of some of this cover, because those Mutons are a real problem. Sporty Spice, twice as nice. What can you do? Take a shot at that Chrysalid, and then you could, in all likelihood, kill him with 2 follow-up pistol shots. I don't hate that. What about his friend back here? Somebody's got to account for that guy. We also got to account for that Spectre. Or possibly we got to go for the Mimic Beacon. We may have to go for the Mimic here. Taylor Swift could give us a little bit of extra doing the dirty with Sylvester Stallone. She could give us some backup combo fire from him. You know, I feel like maybe, yeah, that's probably our right call, is to have Sly go for the... Bring Sly up here, launch the Granado. He's not going to get close enough, though. We actually need Sporty Spice to move. Sporty also has our Mimic Beacon, which I kind of feel like we're probably going to need. Lincoln? You could come juice this guy. That'd be something. Probably you could juice him. Oh, you've got the Arashi. You'll definitely get the juice on him. You also have a Mimic Beacon, however. Could Taylor Swift kill both of these guys? It's not out of the question. It's pretty unlikely, though, that Tay-Tay manages to kill them both. Pretty unlikely. Somebody's got to deal with this Spectre, too. We got too much shit on our plate, is the problem. Too much shit on our plate. Okay. I think first things first. Abraham Lincoln. Sporty Spice, let's start you off with the thing that costs literally nothing. We'll have you Lightning Hands as Chrysalid. 5 damage. Good start.
Hit the
Yeah, we'll come back to you in a second. So we can either have you finish it off or kill it. Hey, how come I can't get this Elite Lancer? Elite Lancer, what can you do? You have Stun Lance, which has a terrible chance to hit. What are you capable of Stun Lancing? We could have you go Stun Lance a Muton. That's not going to be a great idea at all. Or we could just have you kill this Chrysalid. Or we could have you go take a poke at this one, because we also need it dead. You know what, Stun Lancer? We're going to use you. Sorry to do this to you, but it's got to be done. Come up here. Don't hit the Chrysalid Cocoon, though. Hit the actual Chrysalid. Come womp this guy. Give him a little wampus for us. Nice critical, bro! Okay, well that seals the deal then. Sporty Spice can probably pull down 2 or more kills for us. We're going to go hyper-aggressive here. I think Sporty Spice may have to stand in the open. Is there anywhere we can get you some cover, Sporty? No, we could get you a little bit of cover here. So we're going to bring Sporty here. And as much as I don't really want to do it, Sporty, you're going to face it off for me. Alright, 3 damage on a dodge. Killed that one. Missed the Spectre. Tagged the Muton. Missed his buddy. Chrysalid Cocoon. Got 4 cheap damage on that. And did we finish? What did... Okay, she killed what? What do you kill confirming? Oh, the Chrysalid. Alright, that's acceptable. Taylor Swift then. Tay-Tay comes up here. Takes the flank shot, juices a Muton, and... Is she gonna juice him? She can definitely juice this one. Then falls back over here to get a little Phantom Blade. Which means Honest Abe comes up here. Takes a flank... That's not a flank shot, though. We need him to have a flanker. We can flank the Spectre from there. We do also have Ava No Tears Perone. Ava, what could you contribute in this scenario? You can kill this Chrysalid for us. It is useful. At the end of things, we actually also want you to be up here with the Resistance. You know what? The Elite Line... Now we'll have somebody else up there that'll get the Resistance credit. That's fine. So, Ava, let's bring you over this way. Now, don't reveal yourself stupidly. Just stand in this tile.
I am on the move.
And you should be able to kill this Chrysalid with no problem. Minimum damage is a kill. Minimum damage is not a kill. We're going to sting him then, just to make sure we don't accidentally lose our concealment. Ava put him in the dirt. Well done, Liliva.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Oh, don't. Okay. Now we're going to go, I think, hyper-aggressive here. So, Stallone, we're going to bring you over in this direction. We could go with a cover-destroying bomb. The incendiary bomb has the decided advantage of hitting all of these people. The problem with the incendiary bomb is it does leave us in a somewhat suboptimal position for going in and turning these men into clouds of juice when we're done. I think we want to... We're not going to catch the Spectre, so you know what? In lieu of not catching the Spectre, let's go ahead and eliminate all of the cover here. Right, our volatile mix got us a little bonus damage. Steve Irwin should be able to pick off one of these dudes. Bring Steve up to this rock. What kind of shot you got, like, Steve? What are we looking at here? Yeah, I know that Chrysalid Cocoon's still over there, but that's what the Stun Lancer's for. Alright, Steve actually can't see the other Muton, so we'll just have him kill this one. Did the dirty.
That's right.
Hair trigger for Steve Irwin. We could put him on Overwatch, which is a plan I kind of don't hate. Let's hold off on Steve's at. Or we could have Steve take a shot at the Spectre as well, which, again, also has benefits. Taylor Swift, we need you to kill whatever you shoot at, because you're going to be running and gunning here. Actually, you know what? Well, we can't have you melee the Muton. That won't work. We could have you kill the Spectre, melee over, and stand next to the Muton, but we got to get the Spectre killed in order to do that. What are our chances of making that happen? You know what? They're actually not that bad. If we have Tay-Tay go for the run and gun here, then we have her come over here. Don't swing at him, though, Tay-Tay. You got to shoot him, girl. Then what are we going to do with little Tay-Tay here? We're going to go for our dual strike ability. One sweet blast from Taylor Swift for 14 damage, and her boy Sylvester Stallone back here.
You know I'm gonna bring the heat, Pete. Sylvester Stallone brings the heat, Pete.
Want some more?
I think probably he's had enough, honestly. So that leaves us with Steve Irwin back here. Taylor Swift did not get credit for a kill, though, because she's not actually the one who killed it. Which means there's a muton back there that still gotta die. Well, we're gonna have to run and gun with Honest Abe, then. I was hoping to avoid this, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be avoidable. Honest Abe, you gotta go get some job done for me here. Little heavy lifting that needs to be finished, and 87%. I like your chances. Yep.
How many is that now?
One less than we kind of need it to be, actually.
They're moving to help the other survivors.
Got your hands on a chosen weapon, eh?
There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position.
Don't worry.
Hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens.
Let's put Steve on Overwatch here, because this thing is going to hatch a chrysalid. I'd like when it pops out, Steve, to maybe be able to pick it off. Chrysalid birth. There's our chosen. We got tracking shot marked. Who did we mark here?
There's nowhere to go.
Looks like you marked my sniper. Well, I mean, this is a terrible idea. Good shot from the Resistance, though. They're putting in work out here, this resistance team. So the Chosen's just going to irritate us from long range. Another 5 damage. The resistance bringing the pain.
You really think you can hide from me?
I mean, yes. Kind of indefinitely, actually. So this thing birthed the chrysalid, but that's really all it did. I mean, our Elite Lancer can kill it. And in fact, probably... What we should have the Elite Lancer do is kill the cocoon. Because he can miss the chrysalid, but he can't miss the cocoon. Yeah, you know what? Stun Lance this fucker. 9 damage. I'll take it. Hey, 9 free damage is 9 free damage, man. Ava, no tears, Perone. We want to get you up here so we can start taking a look at the remaining units on the field. We are not going to need Ava Perone to contribute much of anything else either. So let's just bring Ava up here. The rest of this we got mopped up. Sylvester, come up here if you would, sir, and just why don't you pump a few rounds into this cocoon. We want to make sure this thing doesn't get an opportunity to hatch any more chrysalids. I don't want any more civilians getting wrecked and making more of these chrysalid cocoons, because these things are real irritating. Sporty Spice, twice as nice that you would get the hell out of Dodge, so let's have you just... I mean, we don't really need concealment at the moment. Just have you come up here, and we'll still get some utility out of Sporty. We'll just pistol this chrysalid. Be fine. You are, by the way, out of... Yes, okay. Just want to make sure she was out of deadly range. Why don't you kill this man? I say man, but it's actually some kind of hideous abomination against God and nature. But, you know, it takes a lot longer to say than man.
Absolutely.
Taylor Swift, how do we want to have you handle things? I think we'll have you move to this cover. Shoot this cocoon. Take the chrysalid cocoon off the map. Done. Ooh, he burst is real gross, actually. Tay-Tay's gone implacable. We're not really that worried about it. Those guys are a dime a dozen. I mean, they are literally a dime a dozen. Actually, that man was beyond cheaper than a dime a dozen. He was cheap as free. And one more chrysalid buys the farm. Steve is reminding us that that's how it's done. Hey, crikey, Pete. You know, I'm fucking tired here, mate. My dialogue can't all be top-notch, Pete. I mean, I'm working tired here. And Tay-Tay has an extra move. She has no other actions. Let's just go ahead and end our turn. We did manage to dodge the Hunter's mark. He's going to stay up there and probably do it again. Nope, he's grappling. Want some, bro? Come get some. In the meantime, what are our resistance operatives still doing? Because I'm actually more curious about those guys. What are y'all up to? Shooting at a chrysalid, looks like. Alright, they wrecked it. Good work. Looks like La Resistance is actually out of shit to do.
Don't make this too easy on me.
What are they doing? The Resistance is just like overwatching? Yes. Oh. Speaking of Overwatch, not a terrible idea for us. Sporty Spice, is there any cover up here? We should love to get you into an elevated position with potentially some cover. Looks like the answer to that question, though, is no. Alright, Ava Perone, where are you at, girl? Right, we can get you up here to the Resistance.
I will reposition.
We're still not entirely sure where our boy is. Let's just go ahead and Overwatch. Or rather, reload. And you know what? I think the rest of the team here, we're not on a time limit per se. And if the enemies are not making moves on the Resistance Haven, I don't really feel any particularly compelling reason for us to rush in either. Let's not rush in where angels fear to tread. Let's play a little more calm and sedate game. This cover? No. This is the... Steve, we'll bring you up here. We're just going to have you reload.
We're going to go.
Tay-Tay, why don't you reload as well? And we can spring you up forward to this crate. We know this move is safe because Ava Perone is out there scouting the field for us. We do want you guys as far forward as we can get. Honest Abe, we don't really need to have you crack and reload. You still got plenty of ammo in that. Just head on in, and then our Elite Lancer, I think we'll bring over and have him keep you guys company. Elite Lancer also has a gun. I mean, we knew that. Here, Elite Lancer, be on Overwatch for us. Sly, we're just going to advance you to here.
Yeah, I'm getting real tired of waiting around, Pete. Your gun of John Rambo does not carry a shovel in the battle. I mean, I know I have a massive amount of human growth hormone pumping through my veins, which is why I'm hale and hearty into my 70s, by the way. HGH for the win. But even so, Pete, you know, this thing, it takes a toll on a man.
Got some free damage from the Chosen, who is now wigging out a little bit. Okay, what do we got over here? Resistance Trooper looking for a target. He's found one. In the form of a Berserker, which he then promptly missed. You got a target as well? What do you got? Looks like another Berserker. How many Berserkers are back there, though? Just the two? Well, as long as our Resistance personnel wants to sit here and just keep working these guys over, I'm sort of content to let them handle shit. Teach a man to fish, you know, catch a man to fish, feed him for a day. Teach these guys to fish. Defend a Resistance Haven, defend it for a day. Teach the Resistance Haven to defend itself, though. We don't even need to be here anymore. So we know where the Chosen is. He is up here. What are the odds Sylvester Stallone could drop him through a rooftop with a grenade? Not fantastic, but also not zero. Sly is going to need some cover at the end of that. Ideally, he would have full cover because this guy does have a pretty good aim. We know he's up there. I don't suppose there's any chance our Elite Lancer could go on like a suicide run. Not really. I mean, he could get up there, but not where we'd want him to be. What about little Ava Perone, though?
I go where you tell me.
If we take little Ava, I don't suppose any of this stuff is explodable. I was gonna say, we have some remote starts and there's some kind of tank up there. I was wondering if maybe it was... Now, this is interesting. You know what? We have 2 Claymores. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this. All we need is somebody who can see that, or Jane Sporty Spice Austin with a squad sight shot, which she has. So Sporty could take it out and drop that dude through a roof, do some damage as well. I don't dislike that plan. Steve? So we could slow play it, we could get aggressive with Stallone. Actually, we may want to... Let's just see if Stallone can get one in the neighborhood. He can't see the Chosen, which is fine. Can he get a grenade? He can't quite get one in the neighborhood, though. Okay, so we're definitely going to slow play this. Sporty Spice, we'll come back to you in just a moment. Steve, let's whip you around the corner. You're going to be in Overwatch. Anybody else need to move at all? We want to make sure at the end of this that everybody has full cover and ideally cannot see the Chosen. This is full cover. Okay. Tay-Tay?
Whatever you say.
I have to admit,
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want you to be able to see the Chosen, though, Taylor.
had it in you. Now, be a good Take the other one down quickly. I have a world to conquer.
It's one of the elders chosen.
Yeah, what's our chance to hit him, though? Like, absolutely, objectively terrible. So, now is the time for our girl Sporty Spice to drop this man through a rooftop. Enjoy your trip! Whoops! Oh, that probably hurt more than a little, huh? Can anybody see him now? That's exactly what we were hoping for. Suddenly, no one can see him. This is beautiful. Will we be able to see him from here? Nope, which means we can come over there and take cover. Hells yeah. Abraham Wig Splitter Lincoln, move in. You're on Overwatch, dog.
Got it covered.
Elite Lancer, I don't know what we want to do with you. You know what? If anybody's going to take a hit on this one, I kind of feel like you're that somebody. Let's get you over here. The Elite, if Chosen comes through the door, we can pop him. Sylvester, Overwatch for you. Steve, OW. And Tay-Tay, also OW.
This is taking way longer than I had hoped.
Alright, a Faceless is transformed for undiscernible reasons. What do you got here, Mr. Faceless? Oh, there's a Berserker in the building, though. It seems like maybe you guys should have been shooting at that dude. Call me crazy, but... like, maybe you should have been shooting at that Berserker that's in amongst you and murdering indiscriminately. Oh, there's a Chrysalid there, too. That's nice. Another Berserker and another Chrysalid. Well, all the chickens have come home to roost, then. Tim Reed just bought a farm. There's like 5 Berserkers back here.
No place for you to go now.
Chosen just went on Overwatch and did literally nothing else. Alright, Resistance, what are you guys doing? You're all gonna reload this turn. Perfect. I need you guys to take out at least one of those Berserkers for me. Because the only person I have who can lend aid at this point is Ava Perone, and most of her aid comes in the form of high explosive. And I can't help but notice that all of you guys are packed up around one vehicle that's ready to burst at any moment. More damage on a Berserker. What's his Faceless doing over here? Anybody gonna take a crack at the Faceless? Yes? No? Maybe? Great shot. We needed you to hit that one there, Jim. You left him with 1 health. You know what? I'm not blaming that one on you. I'm actually going to put that one firmly on the Jim camp. That was definitely Jim's fault. So we could pop the Faceless with Sylvester Stallone. I mean, I'm worried about the Chosen. He's on Overwatch, though, so... what do we really have to worry about? 97% at the Faceless, 84 at the Chrysalid. We do not have fantastic shots with Sporty Spice here. It also wouldn't suck if we could get a Mimic Beacon up in that mug. Taylor Swift is not going to tell us much of anything about what Overwatch is going to do because she doesn't trigger it. We could put her next to a Chrysalid, which is honestly a plan I sort of despise. We could then give her a bonus action, though, and she would, if she kills something, become implacable. Alright, Abraham Lincoln, if we have you go in on a run and gun, like you can, actually you wouldn't even need to run and gun. We could just have you come up here and kill this man. Like, you could take out one of these Berserkers, faux show. But you've got the Arashi. And we also kind of want you in cover, because the Chosen is still... you know what? Alright, we are going to run a gun with Abe.
Set him up, knock him down.
Honest Abe is setting him up to knock him down. We're going to bring Abe over here, put him in this full cover. And what's he going to do? No, I need you to juice the Chrysalid, though, Abe. There you go. This is your boy. You did not kill it. Yeah, I don't understand why we didn't get our bonus damage there. Why did we do so little? We got our Elite Lancer who could come in, take some damage for us. There's a Chrysalid over there. Nobody is going to be able to do anything to that guy. So you know what, Elite Lancer? Yes, let's commit you here on the Berserker. You've got this guy. There we go, 1 Berserker down. You have no follow-up actions. Ava Perone. You know what? This can't fail to kill this guy. And it doesn't reveal us. So yes, when we kill him, we will not be revealed. Ava Perone cracks that Berserker. He's in the dirt. Ava Perone stays hidden and safe. Keep it secret, keep it safe, Ava. That's the rule. Stallone, I kind of want you to rapid fire this guy. Double 73s. We really only need one of these to connect. Dead is better, though. You gotta go with the Fred Gwynn Pet Cemetery school of reasoning. Sometimes dead is better. Except it's not sometimes, it's just all the time dead is better. It was a pretty good shot, I'm not gonna lie. Jane, Sporty Spice, Austin. 84% chance to finish off our chrysalid buddy. Let's take it.
Adjusting aim.
I'm a little upset about that one. I think Steve Irwin can probably finish him off, though. Well, Pete, gotta say, it wouldn't be the first dude Steve Irwin had finished off. I mean, I'm a man of many parts here, Steve. In fact, we're not even going to take a chance on this one, Pete. We're just going to go ahead and crack this man open with the combat protocol. When it comes to finishing a man off, Pete, I really find the sure thing is the best thing. So that man is done. That leaves us with one chrysalid unaccounted for and only Taylor Swift left to account for. Tay-Tay is, in all likelihood, not going to get the job done. We could have Tay-Tay run and gun. And then we can't give her a bonus action, though, because Stallone is finished.
No problem, boss.
I think we let our Elite Lancer do his job and take the damage on this one.
I'm on it.
The elders created you for this.
Who are these guys and where did they come from? I don't know how we're shooting here. Oh, this man, okay, Chrysalid came busting through the door. Got it. I was like, where the hell did these guys come from? Another couple Chrysalids and some more Berserkers. Why not? What are you doing? Going for a civilian, you piece of garbage. He's not dead, though. He's only extraordinarily injured. Man, when we dropped this dude through the floor, though, we really put a hurting on him. Like, we did a number on this guy. Where are you going now? You gonna go fuck with the resistance?
Enough.
Throwing a blind grenade at what? Elite Lancer is dazed. You dazed an Elite Lancer and a bunch of Resistance personnel? Then went on Overwatch. Alright, the Resistance is probably going to eat that Overwatch, unfortunately. If they could kill this Chrysalid, though, that'd be extraordinarily helpful. It would really help us keep more of you guys. Don't shoot at the Chosen. You're never going to hit him. Please shoot the Chrysalid. That guy had to reload. Please shoot the Chrysalid, though. Well, I can't fault you too much. I mean, you shot at it. This guy's softening up a Berserker force. That's helpful. Don't shoot at the Chosen, though. Oh, you just got Overwatch, son! Lisa Bradley survived the initial hit, but she's going to bleed to death on her next turn. Shoot that Chrysalid. Shoot the Chrysalid, though. Yeah, stop shooting at the Chosen. You're never going to hit him. This man's got the Chrysalid poisoned.
One of our soldiers is in a daze. We need to snap him out of it.
Well, I mean, he ain't really our soldier. You get my drift. One of our soldiers is like pretty liberal value of our soldier. We could come over and snap him out of that daze with Ava Perone, though. Sylvester, I kind of want to destroy this whole building with you. I really wish you had some. I'm thinking maybe we have you come over here, drop a grenade, like right about here. This is going to open up a whole new world for Taylor Swift and company. Let's have you do that. Shining, shimmering place we never knew.
You're not much for subtlety.
Alright, Sporty Spice, you can see 3 people from here. That works for me.
On the move.
Let's get you up here. If we go with the lightning hands, 97% on a Berserker. If we have you go for the Chrysalids, you are not going to kill them. You're just going to injure them. So what we'd rather have you do is kill something. You know, you've got a shot at the Berserker with the lightning hands and just a follow-up pistol shot. You've got a chance. We could have you face off here, but your pistol is not going to do enough damage to kill those guys. Taylor Swift potentially could kill 2 of them. Could she see the Chosen from this tile? She can't, but she'll be in the open at the end of that. And we definitely don't want that. Also, where is Abraham Wig Splitter Lincoln? Because now feels like the time where he's going to need to come split a wig. You can't see the Chosen from here, though, huh? I would love an explanation from that. Is there a solid... There's nothing here. You can definitely see that, man. Although your run and gun is actually on cooldown, so we can't get you over that. Well, Ava Perone can finish off a couple problems for us here while remaining concealed. I think we let Ava go for the triple bang here. Toss the shrapnel. Get it out there. And then give me the good stuff, Ava. You know what I want. I said I wanted the good stuff, and you're from, like, Colombia, Venezuela area, Argentina, maybe. When I say give me the good stuff, you know what I need, Ava Perone. You know what I need. Sporty Spice, we're going to save your action for another turn. 2 enemies that are visible from this time? What 2? We've got, what? Berserker, alright. And Chrysalid. Who else have we got back here for backup? I mean, Abraham Lincoln could, in all likelihood, he's going to get that Chrysalid. Yeah, you know what? There's no in all likelihood. He's going to get it. And he can do it while getting us some bonus action out of this Stun Lancer. Let's do it. Get our boy up.
Come on, get back in the fight.
On your feet. I mean, I know you're a turncoat Stun Lancer who just decided for whatever reason to join us on this mission, and I don't want to seem ungrateful. Excuse me while I Arashi that guy. Yeah, it was pretty good. And then Elite Stun Lancer. You can't really do anything for us, can you? You know what? You could kill that Berserker, and that's useful. Elite Stun Lancer putting in work, though. Sporty Spice. We're going to get a little creative here and have you chuck a beacon? Pete, why are you throwing a beacon here? I want the Chosen to be able to see it. Because I think he will have to mess with it. If nothing else, we're going to learn something here. Sporty Spice's Overwatch is not going to be especially useful. Steve the Immortal Irwin does have a shot at El Huntador. We're going to hang on to Steve's action for just a minute, because we're going to try something a little bit tricky with old Tay-Tay. We're going to run and gun. She's running and gunning. I don't know if you heard, but Taylor Swift, she's prone to that. Flank shot on the Chosen from this tile works for me. No, don't shoot the tank and blow everybody up. Shoot the Hunter in the spine. There we go. Did he dodge that? Because it didn't seem like he took any damage whatsoever. I'm very confused by that. The Hunter, if we damage him further, may run. You know what? We're going to aid Protocol, Tay-Tay. She is standing in the open next to the Hunter. He will have no trouble hitting her for catastrophic damage should he choose to shoot at her. Let's try and make her as like unappealing a target as possible. He's making dudes. Oh, this is not going to end well for those guys, though. They're standing right next to a sword-wielding Taylor Swift. That guy's going to get chopped in the spine. Yep. There you go. And El Huntador, I hate to break it to you, but if you try to move, you're also going to get chopped in the spine, and it will likely kill you. Oh, he's grappling.
Let's try a new angle.
And he's going to kill Steve Irwin. Well, he didn't kill him, but Steve's real badly hurt. All right, you know what, Steve? It's fine. We'll pop you out of this. Steve Irwin. The one person who could heal Steve Irwin is the...
Eventually. We just have to give them enough time to recover properly.
Yeah, well, Steve Irwin is the one person who could have saved him, though. It's like when Joey Tribbiani died in Friends, Dr. Drake Ramore. The one person that could have saved him was himself. Please stop shooting at the Chosen, though. Could you guys shoot at those priests back? Never mind. I rescind my objection. Go ahead. You are the one. You're allowed. It's okay. It's cool if you shoot at the Chosen. The rest of you guys, please shoot at the priests. Couldn't have stepped over to that tree and maybe taken a flank shot first. I mean, I'm still sticking with my teach a man to fish paradigm. See, this girl's not too good to move before she shoots. She walked over there and took the flanker. That's how you XCOM. I don't want this guy to die from chrysalid poison because I think it will spawn chrysalids. Well, Steve, you're going to have to bleed for a while because you got to snap out of your panic. If we kill the Chosen, will that calm you down? I mean, we're definitely going to kill him. That's not a problem. 80% chance to hit. You know what? Why risk it? You know what doesn't have a chance to miss? This incendiary bomb. It will also set his corpse on fire just because we're vindictive jerks, and when he teleports back to HQ, he'll still be on fire. Oh, there you go. 14 damn. Whoa, that incendiary bomb fucking wrecked him, though.
Yeah, well, you know, we were playing around with Sylvester Stallone. I don't know if you've seen any of my films, Pete. But old Sly knows a thing or two about what it takes to generate catastrophic collateral damage. I mean, I did use those exploding arrows in that one movie to pretty damn good effect, if I do say so myself, Pete.
There you go. Nice little 13 damage to your spine. Wig splitter? I don't suppose... Well, I was going to say I don't suppose you could get a melee hit on either of those guys, but the answer is no, you actually can't. 65% to hit, 65% to hit. Elite Lancer, I really expected you to have a little higher connect rate. Then again, I'm not going to question it because you did just get us loot. Actually, I don't know if you will pick up loot. Probably not. Nope, it's fine. He'll turn it over. Advanced autoloader and chosen information. I don't know what chosen information is, but I like the opportunity. Well, if only we could combat protocol, we'd have this man certainly dead, but Steve Irwin is otherwise occupied.
I am trusting you.
I will always find you.
I don't suppose Ava Perron can. She doesn't even have a shot. Sporty Spice, any chance you could get up here? That'd be real nice. Sporty Spice will not be nice. Is this man almost dead? Because if he's almost dead from chrysalid poison, Abe, I'd kind of prefer we maybe just preemptively put him out of his misery. You have a shot. It's a terrible shot. You know what? We're not going to need this mimic beacon for anything. Let's make sure nobody else gets hurt on this. Just go ahead and toss that over there if you would. That'll keep that man busy. Ava Perron, you might as well... No, don't call the Sky Ranger, though. Just go into Overwatch. This guy's going to get Blade Storm to death, ideally. Well, he went into stasis. Died to bleeding. Okay. Resistance is going to have nothing to do. One of them is going to die to chrysalid poison. Reloading, that's good. Good thought. Chrysalid poison gacked that guy, which actually made a cocoon. Steve, buddy, we really need you to snap out of the panic. Thank you. First things first, heal yourself.
Heal them up.
Physician, heal thyself. Steve feeling much better. Also no longer bleeding. So what do we got? We got a chrysalid cocoon over here. This jackhole. Somebody really needs to keep an eye on this guy. That somebody should probably have Blade Storm. Taylor Swift, I'm going to nominate you for that job. So here's what you're going to do. You're just going to go on over, reload, be on Overwatch. Honest Abe, we're going to bring you around the corner here. And we're going to have you pump some Arashi shotgun into this bad boy. There we go. 16 damage from the Talon rounds critical. Hair trigger, give him another blast. Honest Abe doing work. 23 damage in a single blow. Elite Lancer, and you can come chip in a little here. Over here. Let me just see when I give this thing a little pokey poke, little pokey poo. There you go. You also disoriented it because that is sensible. And then maybe Ava Perron can come over here and finish it off for us. She knows where we are, by the way. Go ahead and fire your weapon. This will probably reveal Ava. We don't really care. I don't think the cocoon is going to rat her out. Oh, never mind. She's still invisible because it's an inanimate object, some kind of weird alien cocoon.
Let's do this.
We should also be aware that we're probably going to get some faceless on this turn, so...
On Overwatch.
Some Overwatch is likely called for. Anybody get a shot at the cocoon? Nope.
Heading out.
We'll just Overwatch then.
Scanning.
Steve Irwin, can you combat protocol the cocoon? You cannot. Well, you know what you could do, though, Steve? You could combat protocol for us. Now, because if there's a faceless, we don't actually want to reveal it yet. Let's wait a sec. We'll have Steve scanning protocol next turn, pop that faceless. Your stasis is over. You're about to die. Sure, kill him with the face-off shot rather than him. It's fine. Pistol will do. Was supposed to be Taylor Swift's job. Way to steal her thunder, Jane Austen. Crack that cocoon, one of your resistance types. There you go, good work. Well, that's going to reveal a faceless. Nope, that's just the end of mission. Done.
No other hostile contacts on the scope. Good work.
Ah, foul ride, Desuric. We just fucking ruined his shit, dropping him through the roof of a building. That's the second time we've defeated you, Wile E. Coyote style, by the way, Deathwalker. That's why they call him Deathwalker, too, by the way. The guy's always up on a rooftop, and then somebody's dropping him through the floor 3 stories to a cataclysmic explosion down below. Jane Austen, what's with that pose? I just want to capture it for perpetuity. It's kind of turned me on a little bit, I'm not going to lie. Jane Austen comes ready to play. And apparently she likes it from behind.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world.
You know, is your counter-propaganda really appropriate when you were assaulting a Haven facility out in the middle of nowhere? I mean, it's not like any of the people who were buying into your nonsense, Mr. Speaker, actually saw that.
With their support in ending this menace once and for all.
Operation Nightfather. Not to be confused with Operation Night King or Operation Godfather. Operation Godfather, mostly just an excuse to get Marlon Brando some more food.
At least we know these chosen can be killed. Well, temporarily.
Yeah, it's like the 5th time we've done it. And the fact that Steve Irwin is the one that got wounded here is not a calamity because Steve did go into the mission fighting tired, so he was coming out wounded either way. I'd have been a little more happy if it hadn't taken a whole 28 days, but, yeah, you know. Get what you give. We rescued 15 civilians, which is a shitload.
Considering the limited
And
resources of
45 extra supplies a month from South Africa.
Still managed to exceed my expectations.
Well, let's,
Excellent.
you know, we've got a lengthy relationship, Optimus Prime, and I think you know me well enough now that you're willing to set your expectations shockingly low. Steve Irwin, once again, is afraid of the Chosen because, of course, he is. Little confused by that. I mean, he was once before, and then we got rid of that, and now apparently he is again. Are we going to get rid of that? Actually, wait a minute. Wasn't Sylvester Stallone also afraid of the... Like, he has a fear of the Chosen as well, does he not? Because I wanted to get rid of it on Sly. Why can we not do that? He's not tired. Is he not afraid of the Chosen? I guess not. Were you not afraid of the Chosen? Spotter adjacency bonus. Yes, yes. Dual strike. Also good. I thought you had a fear of the Chosen. If I recall, did you not wig out at the start of the mission there, soldier abilities? I thought you wigged out at the start of the mission and tried to panic, but your beret was so jaunty it kept you protected? I guess not. Maybe I have you confused with Steve Irwin, who was afraid of the Chosen and then is also still or continually afraid of the Chosen, and also who we can't get rid of that on because, right. We should be getting rid of this on somebody. Let's go with Atlas King. That way, in the event, I mean, we're probably going to need Atlas King on a mission in relatively short order. We're Kim Kardashian, Steve, hospital, Kim Kardashian, covert operation for the next 4 days. What if we get a mission in those 4 days? It'd be nice to have Atlas King available, and I just... You know what? The hell with it. We're going to wrap this one up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more ridiculously stupid decisions like, hey, let's get rid of this completely irrelevant trait that we have for no particular reason, so that we make sure we don't have a specialist available on a mission if we need one. More gameplay like that, might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Seriously though, check your shoe budget. $200. That's it.